Hello everybody, Kale from Kale's Treasure Trove here, and today I am on the ground because we have a mother load of coins here. As you can see, there is a whole bunch of coins here. There's some more in this bag too, and we are gonna hunt through it. So this is gonna be awesome. That is insane. Holy cow. It's 1950. We found a 50 Denver. We found a 50 Denver. Oh my gosh, we found a 1950 Denver. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. I am shaking right now. That is right, guys. All of these coins we will be hunting through. There's some dimes, some nickels, some pennies, and then an assortment of coins in here and there and there. So yeah, let's get straight to it. It'd take a while to go through everything that we're looking through, but when I pull the stuff out, you will see what it is. So let's get straight to it. I think I'm going to start off with these bags here and then get to the bank boxes after I finish these bags. We've got our first find, which is going to be a penny, and it's going to be an old wheat penny. Right here, this is from 1938 out of Philly. So that is awesome. That's our first find worth mentioning. I've got some quarters that I'm going to check for my grandpa's books. And then these are the ones that I already know will work for his books. And we also found a 1961 Denver nickel that I pulled aside. So doing good so far, and let's continue the hunt. Alrighty guys, our next find is going to be a nickel from 1947, and this one is out of Philly. So we will take that wheat cent and a 40s nickel on the board, along with some others. Alrighty guys, we've got our second 40s nickel, and this one's going to be a 1940 out of Philly. Our next find is going to be our first foreign find. It's going to be a penny, a Canadian penny, and it's from 1972. So that's sweet. We will take that. Our next find is going to be a nickel from Singapore, it looks like. Our second foreign find, 2011 Singapore. That's really cool. So that is awesome, awesome. It says 20 cents, and that's really cool. It's got the reeded edge and everything. Sweet. I'll take that. Alrighty guys, our next find is going to be another 40s nickel. This one is going to be a 1941 Philly. I will take that and we'll add that to the board. We've got a silver war nickel. We have a silver war nickel, 1944 Philly. That is awesome. That's our first great find, along with a 30s wheat cent. So I'm going to put that up there too. And then we've got some 40s nickels. And we have I guess I can't say that's our first great find because we've got some other great ones too. Anyways, you've got a 1954 Philly and a 1958 Denver. Awesome. Alrighty guys, we finished that first bag, and now we're going to move on to this bag, which is the second of the big blue bags. We've got our second wheat cent right here. This one's going to be a 1952 Denver. Awesome. Let's continue the hunt. Alrighty guys, we have a nickel find right here. It's going to be a 1949. It was reverse facing, and I think it was a Denver mint mark, but I'm not sure, so we'll flip it around together. Oh, nope, it was going to be a Philly, so 1949 Philly. I will definitely take that. That is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th find of the hunt, and I haven't mentioned this one yet. We did find a 1959 Philly, so I will take that. Let's continue the hunt. Guys, this is awesome. Look at the condition of this 1938 nickel. If this has a mint mark, Denver or San Francisco, it is a key date. And look at the condition of this. 1938, Denver. Whoa, we just found a key date in awesome shape. I'm going to stop touching that because that is very, very awesome. 1938 Denver, key date. I'm going to move it over here. That is an insane find. Holy cow. We just found that in pretty much just change. Lots of change. That is insane. Look at that. Crazy. We've got another wheat cent. We are in the third bag, which is the smaller bag, and this one is a 1955 Denver. We've got another wheat cent right here. And this one is a 1945 Philly. We've got another old wheat cent. This one's from 1928 out of Philly. Awesome. I will definitely take that. I see another wheat cent right there. This one looks like it's going to be a 1944 Philly. So I will definitely take that. That is our 6th wheat cent of the hunt. This is a fun find. We've got a 2020 Denver. It looks like it was chopped. That's cool. You can see the zinc inside it. That's actually really cool. That is a fun one to find. And yeah, we're going to add that to the board. Awesome. I'm going to put it right there. Super cool. Let's continue this hunt. We've got a nickel right here, which is going to be a 1947 Denver. We will add that to the board. And we also found a 1959 Denver to go along with the other 1959 Philly. So we'll add those to the board and continue the hunt. We've got a wheat cent right here. This one is going to be a 1958 Denver last year wheat cent. I will take that. We'll add that to the board. Guys, I saw that we had a 2019, and look at that. We've got a W, guys. We found a W. We're literally on the last cup of one of these and the last bag, and we found a W. How awesome is that? Whoops, I dropped it. 2019 Lowell W. Amazing, amazing. I love finding these so much. That's awesome. We will add that to the board. And that is amazing. Super happy to find that. Let's continue this hunt. Guys, we just found a V nickel. They made these before the Jefferson nickel, and I cannot believe that we just found one. I don't see a mint mark on it, so it's not going to be a 1912 S or Denver, but let's see what the date is. 1899. 1899, that is crazy. 1899, holy cow, that is an amazing find. We will definitely take that. We're running out of room over here with great finds. That is awesome. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's continue this hunt. We've got our second Canadian penny right here. This one is from 1977. So we will take that and we will add that to the board. The boxes now, and we're going to start off with the penny boxes. Now they're not, some of them aren't completely full. I don't remember if there are any full ones or not, but we will start opening up the rolls. We've got a wheat cent right here. This one is a 1946 Denver. We've got another wheat cent right here, and this one is a 1941 Philly. We have our next wheat cent right here. It's going to be a 1951 Denver. So we will take that and add that to the board. We've got our next wheat cent, and this one looks like it's been through something. It's a 1955 Denver, but that is in pretty toasty shape. Anyways, we will add that also to the board. This penny right here looked old. I moved it so I could see the date, and it is. It's going to be a wheat cent. 1951 Denver. That is our second 51 Denver of the hunt. Our next wheat cent is going to be from the 40s this time. 1949 Philly, it looks like. Yep, 1949 Philly. We've got our third Canadian penny right here, and this one is a 1982 Canadian penny. That is sweet. We will add that to the board. Alright guys, we've got a wheat cent, and it's going to be an old one. We're going back to the teens on this one. 1919 Philly. That is awesome. That is our oldest wheat cent so far. Amazing. Also, before we started the pennies, we found this 1957 Denver. So we will add that also to the board. Canadian penny number 4. This one is going to be from 1965. Awesome. Alrighty guys, we have our next wheat cent. This one's going to be from the 50s. It's going to be a 1956 Denver. Our next wheat cent is going to be a 1949 Philly. We've got another wheat cent. This one is a 1955 Philly, and I don't think there's a double die, but we'll check just in case. And I don't see the obvious double die obverse, so we will add that to the board. Alrighty guys, we've got our next wheat cent right here. This one is going to be a 1958 Denver last year wheat cent. We've got another last year wheat cent right here, 1958 Denver. We've got our next wheat cent in pretty good shape. I see a splash of red on it in the light. Yeah, 1957 Philly. So that's a good condition wheat cent, and we will definitely take that. We've got two wheat cents. We got a wheat cent sandwich right here. There's two wheat cents right here, one separating both of them. We have a 1957 Denver, and this one is another 1957 Denver. So that's pretty cool. We will add both of those to the board. We've got another wheat cent, and this box has actually been pretty good because we're in about roll 21, I think. And I don't remember how many wheat cents that's been for this box, but it's been quite a bit. We have a 1958 Denver last year wheat cent. Another wheat cent right here. This one looks older. It's not really, but it is still old. 1952 Denver. We will take that. That's our second 52 Denver of the hunt. This is going to be our 25th wheat cent, and it is going to be a 1945 Philly. We've got our next wheat cent right here. It's another last year wheat cent, 1958 Denver. Alrighty guys, we are back with another wheat cent. This one is an older one, 1939 Philly. So that is a pre-40s wheat cent, which we love finding. So we will add that to the board. Wheat cent number 28 is going to be a 1942 Philly. So we will take that. Alrighty guys, our next wheat cent is going to be an old one with a mint mark. I see it right here, and that looks like a 1936 San Francisco. So that is awesome to find a pre-40s wheatie with a San Francisco mint mark. We will add that to the board. Our next wheat cent is going to be a one from the 40s. It's going to be a 1949 Denver. Same roll, and there was another wheat cent in there. This one is a 1951 Denver. By the way, we are on our last penny box of this hunt. So let's continue it. We have an old wheat cent right here. I thought it was going to be a 1976, but then I looked again and it looked kind of old. And then I flipped it around and it is a 1946. So 1946, and it looks like there might be a, I think that's a Philly actually. Yeah, 1946 Philly. We'll take that. 2 rolls left, and then we're done with the pennies. We're on to the nickels, and we have a 1941 out of Philly. Our next nickel is going to be a 1947, and this one is out of Denver. We've got a nice 1949, so can it be a 1949 San Francisco semi-key date? It is! It's going to be a semi-key date. So we've had a key date and a semi-key date, both in pretty good shape. So we will add that up here. That is an awesome find, which we will definitely take. We've got our second foreign nickel. This one's going to be from Canada. It's going to be a 1999 Canadian nickel. So we will take that. We've got a 1942, but unfortunately it's not going to be silver. It's just going to be a regular 1942 Philly, which is a better date. So we will still take that. We will add that to the board. We've got another silver war nickel. This one's going to be a 1945 Philly, and that's going to be our second one of the hunt. Yep, second one of the hunt, so that is awesome. I love finding silver war nickels. We will definitely take that. We've got a 1949 Denver right here. So we will add that to the board, and then we also found a 1959 Denver. We had a silver war nickel ender, and I didn't even realize it, but I'm not complaining because we have another silver war nickel. This one's going to be a Philly, and another 1944 Philly. That's our second one of the hunt. Awesome. Our next 40s nickel is going to be a 1946 out of Philly. We've got a buffalo nickel right there, but before we show that, we found a 1958 Philly, which is a lower date, not a semi-key date or a key date, but either way, anyways, we have a buffalo nickel right here, And first, let's see if it has a mint mark. It doesn't. It's gonna be a Philly. And I don't know if we're gonna get a date. 1925 it looks like. After looking at it. Yeah. That looks like a 1925. So that's awesome. We will definitely take that. Good that we get a date on that. And yeah, the nickels are doing great for this hunt. Awesome. We've got a 1948 right here, and when it was reverse facing, it had a gross back, but it is gonna be a Denver. Yep, 1948 Denver. We will take that, and let's continue the hunt. We've got a 1939 right here. Let's see if it has a mint mark. I'm guessing it doesn't based on the wear, but let's see. Nope, just gonna be a 1939 Philly. Common, but still cool to get one from the 30s. Alrighty guys, we're almost done with this nickel box. We've got about 4 rolls left, not including this one, but we have a 1946 Denver right there. We've got a 1941 Philly. Alrighty guys, there's no silver in those dimes, but before I show y'all the wrap up and the nickels, we found a 1958 Philly. Alrighty guys, that is it for this crazy hunt. We had about 1.5 cups of copper pennies. We had a good stack of 60s and 61 nickels, good stack of 2009 nickels. We had some 2009 dimes too, and we had this copper penny for my book. Over here we had a long stack of wheat pennies, and then some more nickels from the 40s and 50s. These are some of the nicer nickels that I've found. This one's got really good detail on it. And then that cut penny. And then some nice copper pennies right there. And then we found 4 Canadian pennies and 2 foreign nickels. For our best stuff, we had a lot of it. For our nickels, which we probably struck the best. As far as quantity and great finds, we had a buffalo nickel, 3 silver war nickels, a V nickel, a semi-keyed 8, and a keyed 8. That's like the dream for a nickel hunt. Just about everything that you can get. Crazy. We had a West Point quarter, which is a really good find, 2019 Lowell. So that's awesome. We had 5 older wheat pennies. Our oldest is a 1919. We had a 1928, 1936 San Francisco, a 38, and a 39. So I thank you for watching this hunt. I hope you enjoyed. I had a great time, and I hope you have a great day.